Hi guys, once again it's James here, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to um, use the camera in Blender. There's so many ways to use the camera button in the Blender. It even goes as far as changing the like the type of lens you want to use with your project, and some other cool stuff with it. Okay, so the first thing I would like to teach you guys is the movements of the camera. Um, and I hope you guys are aware of the middle mouse button for zooming and for the click to move around, to rotate and all that. Okay, so without moving further, without talking too much, I want you guys to come to the lower side of this, and you would see some three buttons on there. One is an arrow, one is a curve, and one is a magic whatever for scaling things in Blender. Okay, so the first one helps you with moving forward, backward, and different angles, moving up, yeah, forward and down, whatever. And the second one allows you to rotate, so you can rotate forward and backward. You can move. You can do that. You can do this. Uh, you can do that. Okay. So I'm just gonna undo my changes. To undo your changes, it's Control Z. Control Z. Yeah. And once again, I apologize for the fire detector thing. I've tried my best so many times. It just keeps interrupting my stuff. Okay. So, okay, to get into the camera view, you're gonna have to enter the click the enter the 0 button on the keypad, whatever, on the numpad at the right hand side of your keyboard. Okay, so once again I'm gonna have to tilt this a little bit so that we can see that. Okay, to render it's Control F12. Control F12. Okay, so to get out of here it's escape button. Okay, so let's click that, get out of there. Okay, so after that, then we're gonna have to move all the way to these settings on here, and we're gonna have to click, not that, this that says camera, this button that says camera. You're gonna have to click on that, and there are a lot of things to do around here. As you can see, there's a perspective mode, there's an orthographic mode. If you hit the orthographic mode, it expands the camera, and when you hit the 0 button and render it, you would see some slight changes. It expands a little bit. Okay, get out of that, do that, and go to panoramic mode. And when you get there, you're gonna have to see it expands your yeah, we might not be able to see some changes right now. Maybe when we get some planes or something in here. Let's get some planes in here to see how things actually things work in some cases. So at the upper left corner of your Blender, go to Add Mesh and go to Plane. Okay, you're gonna rotate this, rotate that. You're gonna have to move that. Let's move this a little bit to this side. Okay, and we're gonna have to go back to the camera view. To click on it, you right click. Yeah, you right click on it. Get the camera orthographic mode. Let's try doing this one more time, and let's render and see what happens. Nothing happens. Panoramic. Let's render and see what happens at panoramic mode. You might not see some changes right now. Maybe when we change the camera to there's field of view, whatever. Okay, so that is it. Oh yeah, the orthographic mode. Oh yeah, we're supposed to edit some numbers. I'm sorry. Okay, so it's gonna be 0 0. Let's say 30 and enter. Let's see what happens when we do that. nothing actually happens. Let's say 300. Enter. 300 is. I think it's a little bit too much or small. Let's see, 100. Okay. Let's see, Paranomic. 30. Okay. And you can also do the camera preset on here. You could do the camera. You could choose whichever you want. If it's the Canon, I haven't tried this before, but let's see what happens when we render it. Okay. But in most cases, it's center third building and all that. Yeah. So that is it about cameras. So here we're gonna have to move the frames. There's so many ways to alter frames using the Blender. Let's drop this down for a while, and yeah, drop this down. To do this, just if you've seen my previous tutorials, oh yeah, this might be a little bit annoying, yeah, but this is what we need actually. Okay, so what we're trying to do, let's hit 1 for this, let's hit 3 for this. Let's see, I think 5 works pretty well. Okay, if we move this, it almost, if we move this, it almost, so you can move in different perspective in different modes. Okay, so let's see what happens if we kind of move this camera. Okay, so hit the high button and go to lock rod, then move this a little bit forward. Hit the high button again and go to lock rod again, and move your frame a little bit to 60 and do this backward again, and hit the high button again, lock rod, and if you move the, you see the camera move. So if you're gonna, you click play, you see it goes backward. The same thing applies to going forward. Okay, so you could also do that going forward as well. So we hit lock rod again and move this a little bit forward again, and move this forward and hit try again, lock rod. You see what happens, that it goes a little bit slower when it's going backwards. It's slow like this, but when it goes forward, it's super slow because the frame rate is a little bit more than what it was before. Okay, so I hope this tutorial helps someone. Would appreciate you subscribe to my channel. It's once again, it's James Pro HD. Thanks for watching my videos and take care.